Come on in here, motherfuckers! Come on, I'm waiting for you! Why, you ain't coming in? Okay, I'm coming out! Are you up against it now, motherfuckers? I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out! You think you're big time? You're gonna fucking die big time! You ready? Here come the pain!
Hey. It's Roc.
We're live. You heard?
With Rup. What's good with you, homie?
Shit, chilling, dog. Chilling. Living the dream, dog. You already know.
Yes, sir. I know. I just try to be like you, bro. Good evening, Stacy. Daniel Berry, first in the house, as always. The homie Andrew. Andrew went absent for a couple of days, but he's back. Miss Puffy Puff, good to see you. Let's see. That's it right now. But yeah, man, I'm just following your lead, bro.
Chilling, man. What'd you do this weekend, man?
Shit, I was sick, bro. I didn't do much of nothing, really.
You didn't watch the fights?
Nah, bro. I watched the there was a great comment on the YouTube streets, right? So like when the UFC fights was going, the YouTube streets put on Aiden Ross's little boxing, the little kick boxing that they've been putting on. And so like somebody was in there, bro, and they made the comment. They said, "Did you guys order the UFC pay-per-view through Temu?" That's what we were watching while the UFC was going, bro. It was the greatest comment of the night, man. But that's what I did that night.
That's a good one, man. That was a good
mostly,
one.
man, I was just shit. I was trying to recuperate, really, man. Dealing with personal issues and recuperating. What about you?
Like I said, man, I had the kid over, man, and
a little strong
between him and my daughter and stuff, and my old lady and all that mess. But I did watch the fights and stuff, though. I didn't watch the pay-per-view, like I said, but
I know I caught your replay the day after.
Oh, you did? Oh, my bad, man.
You was talking about how you went through some of the YouTube alleys and found some of the little clips and, figured out a little bit of what happened.
That was yesterday. Yeah. I definitely seen it.
Right. So how'd you do for as far as who you thought was going to win and all?
I mean, I kind of just pull for people, really. I don't really think somebody's going to win or lose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean,
I used to be a whole lot bigger into the UFC shit, man, but that was like back in the day, man. It got a little extreme, like so many different names and so many different people and coming from different countries, and like I just lost touch with it, man. I mean, I like that shit.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I don't know. I followed it pretty closely. Like, sports are pretty big, you know what I mean? So we watch a lot of sports, so I followed it pretty closely, like no matter where, like when I was watching it before, and then I don't know, man, I've always watched it, you know what I'm saying? I've always kind of I remember watching Hoist Gracie like back in the day.
The first one, right? I remember that.
I remember going to school. I remember going to school and being like, "Man, did y'all see that? Have y'all seen the video yet?" Because it was on at the video store. They had the videotape, the VHS tape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody be like, "Who's Hoist Gracie?" I'm like, "He's like the baddest man on the planet. What are you talking about?"
Because back then, bro, there was no weight classes. There was no in between fights. It was a tournament, right? Like,
and then I tell him like, yeah, he grabbed a hold of the dude's hair, pulled his hair down, and punched him in the nuts like 10, 15 times. And they're like, "Nah, man, that didn't happen, man. You're making shit up, dog."
And it broke his leg. Yeah,
it really fucking happened though, man. He
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
did, man.
That shit was dope, bro. I remember looking at him and he was coming out fighting
He was
them
a
big
big ass
dudes.
dude too, like the dude Chemo or whatever. He was a big ass dude, man.
Big
Like
motherfucker.
he had like this big long ponytail. And
Yeah,
man, he
and
grabbed a hold of
was
that
dark.
jewel and he pulled that thing down, man.
Yeah,
There was no whole bar,
hey,
you
we should
know,
pull that
back
up.
then.
We should pull that up, bro. Take a
Oh
chance on
man.
running. Yeah. We should
Between
take a
that
chance.
and what's his name? Damn. Not Dan Severn, but what's the other dude? Don Fry.
Yeah.
Oh man, between
Yeah.
him and that the
Steve Blackman
Japanese
was in
guy.
it too, wasn't it? Steve Blackman was in it back then
Huh?
too. What's up, Lonnie? What's up,
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Steve Blackman was in it back then too, but I think he fell off on some bitch made shit. Really. Good evening, Diddy. Good to see y'all. As always, we got the crew running
Lonnie,
in.
Barry
Yeah,
Wood in the hood.
you know they new here, bro. They new here.
I heard that.
I need to get a background change and a damn thing up in the corner. The thing up there, the damn crow. I need to change that for these
Yeah,
Roc-N-Wit-Rups, man. I need to change all that. But you know, this one, bro, we was debating today or tomorrow or whatever, and then we was on the phone and we was just like, hey, bro, let's just do it. Let's just go right now. Okay. So yeah, this ain't
look at
gonna
the
be
new
long.
crib, man. Oh man, it's all janked up. Look at the new crib,
Man.
dog.
Hey man,
Digging
shit.
it?
I see you, bro.
Yeah, we kicking it now, dog. See the fireplace, dog. This guy.
That no days off is paying off.
I'll be playing the piano from time to time, man. I get on there a little Elton John, you know what I'm saying? No big deal. No big deal. Something slight, you know what I'm saying?
I got you, bro. The little baby grand in the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I twinkle the ivories from time to time.
Yeah, I thought it was tickle. The ivories.
Whatever. You got it. You got it, dog.
You're doing a whole different touch, huh? You said fuck tickle. I'm gonna twinkle it. Twinkle.
One of the three. You heard?
A little twinkle, bro.
I know. I need to get. Hold on, man. I need to get this thing put up, dog.
What is this thing?
Yeah.
What's up, action? I see you out there.
I got a green screen. Remember? I got a green screen somewhere. That should work perfect if I had a green screen.
Yeah, you a little late to the party on that one, bro. You should have not had that thing up.
Oh man, they'd love to watch me set that up right now.
You think? We could go to full screen, my guy.
Hey, listen,
no problem.
Hey, listen, I'll Bob Vila that bitch right up if I can find it. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah. Like I said, I still need to get my background over here, man. I got this cool ass tree background. It's like a tree with limbs everywhere, man. It's really fucking cool. You've never seen nothing like it, but it's really cool, dog. Wait till I get it.
Oh, kind of like
put it up over
kind of like this tree back here.
Well, you know, not like that one, but similar.
Kind of like that, bro. Is that what you mean?
I see what you're doing. I got lots of ideas. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, baby?
I've been on the Ain't Shit tour for about 3-4 weeks now. You know what I mean, dog?
Hey, you know what I mean? Us avatars, we got to stick together, bro.
I've come up with a lot of good ideas, man.
Yeah, bro. You probably have an easier time coming up with ideas for other people than you do yourself, huh?
Oh, man. I'm trying to find. Hold on 1 second, dog.
I know that's how I do. I can come up with ideas for everybody else, but whenever I try to think of ideas of myself, man, this gets hard as fuck.
So I got all these ideas like these ones. That's what I'm gonna start. That's my new thing I do all the time.
I ain't hear nothing.
Oh, you ain't hear it? Hold on, let me turn it up a little bit. Hold on. You hear it now?
Nah, man, you got a wiring problem.
Oh man, you can't hear it? Damn.
Nah, bro. Nah, I can't hear it.
Oh, it sounds like a flock of birds over here.
Oh, words like
it sounds just like that.
Something like that, huh? I got you. You know what I got to say about your flock of birds, bro?
I got all kinds of ideas, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just flock to you. One might say.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
Shit.
I see what you're doing, man. I see what you're doing. No, I ain't even mad at you, man. I ain't even mad at you.
Hey, man, what they say? That's the greatest form of flattery.
Flattery is the highest form of a compliment or some shit like that.
Yeah, some bullshit. Like it's
I've said
supposed to
it
be
many,
good
many
for you.
times. Yeah. Some bullshit to make you feel better about people stealing your shit.
Yeah, wait till I go steal my short back.
Oh, hell no. You want to say what's up? Just say what's up. Damn.
Oh, man. I was laughing my ass off. I watched it 5 times again this morning.
Hey, I should program that bitch on my damn StreamYard right now. Pull it up
yeah,
right
you
now.
should have. You should have.
I could do it still, probably.
God, man, that shit's hilarious. And the way you sped it up, it makes me seem like I'm agitated and shit, really. Like, if you look at it on the video, it's not really that serious, but...
Hey, most of the time, anytime I yank a clip, bro, it's never that way. What's up, Sev? I see you, big homie. What's up, Karma? Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, you know, Barry, fooled me once. I don't never get fooled again or some shit, you know. It's supposed to be good for you.
President Bush, I hear you. That shit's silly. Hold on. This is about to get crazy, man. No. Get back down. All right.
Damn, there he is right there. I was just watching them videos just before I came in here.
Who that?
Savage Sev.
Yeah. I sent you that one, bro. Cause
that's a big dude.
Is a big boy, bro. Like I never knew he was that big.
That's why I said I tried to ask him if it was 80s or 60s, man, but he was hammer curling some big ass dumbbells, dog.
20s, bro.
Oh yeah, he was pressing them, but he was hammer curling.
Hey, Leah.
I couldn't tell if they was 80s or if they was 60s, but they was big ass dumbbells.
Bruh. He's doing work with them, man. That's what I was telling you, man. That's why I was like, bro, you gotta see this, bro. Like, cause we was talking about the whole gym and working out and shit. And I was like, bro, you gotta see this man, like, silly.
He said he kind of, that one video sounded kind of like me. He's like, fucking old man took and sat down on a machine that I was just working out on. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm not done yet. And he's like, well, what are you doing? Well, I'm supersetting this and the other thing. Well, this ain't a place to superset. Like, what the fuck?
Get him. Yeah, bro.
You already know, man. I'll be like, hold on, Slim. I still got my towel over here, dog.
There ain't no Slim when you talking to Savage Sev, bro.
No. Like if I was him and the dude took my damn machine, you know, he had something sitting there. You know what I mean?
It's like, hold on, refrigerator, Perry. Like, yeah.
Right.
Give me 1 minute, Ray. Hey, but yeah,
the old son of a bitch. Listen here,
for real. Like I could tell you was a bigger dude, right? But man, when I saw that, I was like, holy shit, this dude is humongous.
Oh yeah, no, he's a big ass dude.
Yeah, bro. Here we go. I got it for you now, right?
I was like, fuck, dog. This motherfucker's definitely walking too fucking close, dog. I'm like, goddamn, bro. I almost hit him in the head with the fucking weight. He fucking swells up and walks down the aisle like I gotta get out the fucking way of him. If you want to meet me, if you want to say what's up, just say what's up. First of all, you walk too close to me, right? And he just keeps on walking. I said it loud enough where the fucking dude could definitely hear me. And I was like, goddamn, bro, I think a guy's got a crush on me. They sweet on me or something, man. And don't fucking walk super close up on me, man. It's just fucking weird, dog. And nobody says excuse me. If you square up, fucking swole up, and just walk down the fucking aisle and make everybody get out your way, you're a dickhead. Now, I know you boys are probably like, man, you're probably tripping, dog. It probably wasn't that serious. You're right. It probably wasn't that serious. So you probably don't fucking know no better. I like to have a little bit of personal space, that's all. We're all trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no punk, but I'll meet you halfway going down an aisle, you know. No harm, no foul, dog, you know.
That is the best part, dog. Hey. No harm, no foul. You know what I mean?
What's good, Maha, man? Good to see you. What's good, G Dirt? Yeah, bro. When I was watching that live, man, Hey, Puffy Puff. I was watching that live, man, and I was thinking, man, I heard the part, the if you want to say what's up, say what's up, dog. And I was thinking, I was like, man, that would make for a good clip. And then I just kept listening to it, and I was like, bruh, there's enough here. There's enough here to fill up a minute of good clips. So then I just,
Bro.
you know how I do, man. I recorded it all, clipped the shit out of it, and then put it in where I liked it. So it didn't go in that order. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
I'm doing fucking shoulder flies, right? Like, look, I'm going like this, right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm swinging my arms up and down, right?
Yeah.
And dude walks like right past there, dog. Like he could have walked in front of me. He could have walked fucking back that way and back down.
Yeah.
But no, he walks like right between me and the other dude, dog. Like so close, like that I broke my, like I kind of like went like this, you know, like I broke like my stride for a second, you know what I mean? And I was like,
you all the way up.
God damn, bro. And he just keeps on fucking trucking. But the dude behind the bench, he's like, hold on, where my earbud go?
You said something about think you sweet on me or something, man. That shit was that whole little clip, man. I'm gonna start doing more of you, man, because I think I could turn a lot of your shit into just gold, bro. Because like your shit's gold anyway, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I need to go back and find where you gave me that link to that one where you hop out the whip and call a dude the maggot.
Oh,
you know
no, man. Don't put that out there, dog.
Yeah.
Don't put that out there, dog. That's not a good one to put out.
No, I won't do that to you, man. I won't do that to you. I got nothing but love for you. But yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Oh, you about to find out today, bro.
Yeah, you found out. Hey, I think
that bitch up in the park quick, didn't I?
He said they were 70s. He said they were 70s.
Yeah, I seen the zero. I couldn't really make out the other one, but I knew they were big ass dumbbells, dog. That's a hell of a hammer curl, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. 70 pounds.
Yeah,
that's like curling.
I see you,
that's
homie.
like curling a small woman. That's like curling a small woman, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Right? It's like Puff weighs 95 pounds, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. 140 pounds. You know, I mean, you're doing it one at a time, but still, 140 pounds. That's like
I mean, you're doing one at a time. You could do both at once. You could.
That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, you could definitely. Yeah.
Hey, but for real, man, I had no idea the size of dude you was, man. No idea. Like, jeez, big boy.
He's a big ass dude. Yeah. Like you said, when like you just see his face and the dog in the car or something, man, it's kind of hard to tell, you know. But
hey, it's how they you remember Friday, right? It's how old girl got Smokey. You know what I mean? He just saw the head in the car. And he would thought she was on some that Janet Jackson shit. Then she got out the car.
I look like a Freddie Jackson.
Yeah, that's Tito, bro. Oh damn. What's up, Plugger, man? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you stopping by, man. We just do a last minute Roc-N-Wit-Rup together.
Don't ever come by here again. I'll call you. Don't call me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that gets you though, bro. That gets you. I remember being at spring break all the time, man, and you see them like that. You see them, and bro, I used to have this thing for. I've always had a thing for dark hair, dark skin, right? But then if they had the white sunglasses on, like it just extra through it. You know what I mean? So like I see them driving, they be in their little white, like Mitsubishi Eclipse lot back then. You know what I mean? And I see with the dark hair, the dark skin, and then they had the white sunglasses on, and the same thing, bro. They get up out the car, I'll be like, oh damn, no, my homeboy was looking. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the car. I like the car. You know, like. Give a fuck about an eclipse. No, I like the car.
Fucking Sagas.
Oh, bro. Said I knew a dude that had one of them. It was an eagle, or some shit. It was just like just like.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
It was yeah, they had an eagle, and then they had the cougar was like that too, though, kind of. It's almost like the same.
I had bought, my aunt had a cougar and 84, and I bought that off of her, bro, and it had the 5.0 in it, bro. I love that car. That car was dope. What's up, Pino?
Thunderbird, though.
Appreciate that, man. Take all the love I can get out here. Roc-N-Wit-Rup.
Yeah,
the Eagle Talent. Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's why I said they had like a small time when Mitsubishi and Dodge was like somehow they was making stuff for each other. I don't know what was going on, but like they had a pickup truck that had like had a Mitsubishi motor and stuff, and like Mitsubishi glass and all kinds of shit. But it was a little Dodge. I forget what they called it. Damn, it's a Dodge something. Nah, it's like a little. Nah, Dodge. It was Nissan Datsun, but like Dodge and Mitsubishi, for some reason they was making stuff for each other. But anyway, I can't remember what the little truck was called, but it's like a mini truck, you know,
right?
Kind of like a Mitsubishi truck, kind of.
Rampage.
But it had Dodge badges all over it and shit.
Andrew says Dodge Rampage. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about, really, man.
Oh, shit,
I don't remember that. Like, I mean, you are a little bit older than me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. I've been around. That's for sure, dog.
Hey, Plug, have you went to did you see Weevy's last night, Plug? There was
Dodge
a little bit
Ram
of
50. Hold on a second here.
You said, damn, that thing ugly.
Damn, it's kind of hard to see. Hold on.
Yeah, that motherfucker ugly as sin, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a little Mitsubishi truck, but it's got Dodge badges all over it. You know what I'm saying? Look. Kind of almost like on Nissan.
It looked like they couldn't figure out if they was trying to make a damn car, a truck, or a damn.
That's what I'm saying.
What the hell it is?
Oh yeah, these are the nice ones here.
That looks a little better, a little bit.
A little jacked up with the light bar and shit.
I mean, I remember seeing those, but I didn't know much about them. Plug, bro, it's too much to really fill in. Like, it's just well, first we had Rob Does Work over there. We had Rob Does Work on my channel, and then it carried on over to Weevy's channel. But actually, Rob Does Work, we had a decent conversation with that man. But then Ryan came on over at Weevy's, and because we was going while y'all were going. Like, I rewatched y'all today, but then Ryan had us play like the first 12 minutes or whatever, and then after that, Blue Collar Vet came on.
The Eagle Talon joint. Damn, it's kind of hard to see it.
He thought he had the baddest. He thought he had the baddest car ever, bro. He had a white Talon, and they were all-wheel drive. Yeah, send it to me, bro. I'll put it on here.
Maybe. Can't fucking see it.
If you send it, I don't know. Yeah, bro. No, you good, man. Actually, Plug, I was going on my channel whenever you guys started up. DVS was over on my panel, bro, and he was trying to talk about some of that stuff, and I was like, bro, I ain't trying to talk about that over here, man. And then hold on, and then he was like, he said something about that y'all
drive joint.
And the last I had heard from you, like, you wasn't gonna go live, so Woody could, and then Woody wasn't going live, so I hit Woody up and was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna go live then, and you can just come over here if you get time. And then I got going for just a little bit, and all of a sudden DVS was like, hey, man, I'm gotta cut out. I'm about to go over here. We're about to get on the streets. I was like, well, damn, I didn't know y'all was even gonna do anything now. And he was like, yeah. He was like, but you catch it on the replay or whatever, bro. And like instantly, man, I knew when you guys started because my numbers they cut in half. It was like 20 something down to like 10, then down to like 6. I was like, damn, they're over there. But it ain't nothing, man. I ain't tripping. Like, I ended up, because I was only gonna go till Weevy started anyway. And so once he started, we ended up going over there. And then I think a lot of your after people came over there because he got up into like 30s, almost 40s at some point when y'all ended. But it ain't
what up,
Ain't no big deal. Like I'm just to the point, man, where
Bigfoot up
like,
in here.
yeah, what's good,
My
Bigfoot?
bad.
You good, bro? Holler him out. If I don't see him, shit, you hit him. But yeah, I mean, bro, it ain't like it's a one-time deal. Like if somebody wants to go watch something else, bro, they still can come back and see the replay over here. So I'm not tripping, bro. Like I get the views, I get the hours. It all counts the same whether they watch it live or later. So it ain't a big deal, bro. It's all good. I mean, you guys got a foothold in this little sector over here, bro. I'm not expecting to keep cats over here when I see the YouTube streets go live, man, because everybody going that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, that's one of my favorite shows to watch. So sometimes I feel like shit, I'm gonna shut it down, go watch it too. But
Oh
now,
yeah.
bro, if I got the computer in front of me, bro, I'm just gonna pull you up and stream you on my stream while y'all stream on your stream. We all stream for Ice Stream.
They've been doing big things over there.
They have, bro. They've been on another level lately, man.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't understand why Ian Big don't go ahead and just share out on his
yeah,
platform that
same
he
thing
was
with
over
Jumpsuit
there would have
Pablo,
made
man.
like the biggest difference in that little deal. You know what I mean?
I mean, the Jumpsuit Pablo interview, the same thing too, man. Like, I mean, bro,
Not
Jumpsuit
trying to
Pablo
hate or nothing, but you know what I mean?
when Jumpsuit was
That shit
first
would have
getting on,
been
bro,
cool.
he was getting little interviews on the news and stuff about old boy, the old redhead boy in South Carolina, the murder dude, and I mean, he was getting little pushes like that, and bro, if I ever get to the point like that, man, and I go do something on an interview like the YouTube streets, I'm gonna push the shit out of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna try to give as much love as I can. I mean, there's like YouTube has a big enough draw and enough lanes that you ain't got to worry about being greedy. You ain't got to. But
I turn
different
the light
folks
back on.
think different things.
Yeah, I don't understand that. You know what I mean?
I
There's
heard that
plenty of
too.
room for everybody, for real.
Uh, hey, what's up, Dino? Dino's one of the new ones over here, man. Dino, Exile, Shift Happens. They all came through the other night when Weavy took the night off, bro. And I didn't start streaming till late. I started streaming at like 3 a.m. that night, bro. Ended up getting a few subs off of it because,
That's pretty
you know.
cool, man.
But yeah, man, I heard that Barry Wood runs the YouTube streets over there, Plug. You know. Um,
Yeah,
I
I
had
don't
to
know
try
if
I had to try to take up a little bit for Barry last night, man. Like, blue collar, he's saying the things he feels, and I was on the panel, and I let him say his piece for a minute, but then I couldn't just say that Barry was a piece of shit or a coward dude or whatever. Like Barry's always supported me, man, and honestly, a few times when I've not been there mentally, man, Barry's talked to me on the outside of YouTube, and he's put me on game, bro. So I mean, I got respect for Barry. I got respect for Diddy, and like, I mean, if you ain't got enough respect for me to have respect for them, then it is what it is, I guess. Icewood Docs who?
I ain't had
I tried, bro. Like, I didn't want to get into a whole drawn out battle, you know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no point in it. I mean, I'm not changing his mind. He's not changing my mind. So there's no reason to get into a big controversy over it, I feel like. But I couldn't, like, I felt like he was about to leave, man. And then I saw your comment and I was just like, man, I can't not say anything. You know what I mean? Like, Barry's my dude. I gotta at least say something. So I tried, bro. I tried. But yeah. Last night was a pretty good night though, man. Like I know Rob does work, been trying to get on one of my lives for a minute, man. And I've not been dodging him. I've been trying to get him to come on,
who?
bro. Rob does work.
Who?
Is this dude? His name is Rob.
Never heard of him,
Sometimes
dog.
sometimes he does work.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, keep your eyes
A
out,
lot
man.
of
I heard he's
YouTube,
about to blow
a
up.
lot of YouTube channels, man. A lot of them.
Yeah, bro, it's hard to keep up with folks. I understand. You know what I mean? People say names to me sometimes, and I'm like, who? You know? I said that the other day, man. Uh, Rob in Canadian jail, war stories. What's going when I'm tapping in? Hey, hey, that's the thing, man. I'm over here like the damn pound, bro. I've been shuffling up all the damn lost boys. You know what I mean? Like, I've been talking to Eddie. Now I'm talking to Rob. Like, and Rob was like my biggest troll, bro. He was trolling me hard. But then whenever he got off with me last night, pause. Um, when he was getting off of Weevy's panel, he was like, "Corrupt. I thought I had you figured out, man. But now I just don't know." I had him at a loss of words, bro. He thought I was one thing. You know, you know what you do when you assume, right? Hey, that Rob does work on the YouTube streets. Is yeah, you right, Barry. Rob on the YouTube streets was hilarious, man. They should, bro. Plug, they definitely should, man. If they had a pod, like, hey, we had Rob does work talking about fighting old face from the beefs. He's talking about he would take the fight with him, bro. He was talking about fighting AZ too. Again, he's very convinced he would be able to beat AZ, man. He's very convinced. I tried to tell him, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Rob likes to taste the screen doors. The bus windows, bro. Hey, I mean, Weevy's doing this thing, man. You can tell Weevy ain't been liking the whole being in the middle of some shit lately, and I can't blame him on that, bro. I really can't. What you gonna do? I mean, like, like, I can kind of see what's to come in my future a little bit because, playing the nice guy, playing the middle ground guy, like, it's kicked Weevy in the mouth a few times because he gets thrown in the middle of this shit quite a bit, man. I wouldn't consider the alias and copy best friend. Y'all gonna have to break that down to me. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I don't even know who y'all talking about, man. Hey, bro, I think you should bring Rob Does Work on the YouTube streets more often, man. Yeah, behind the work with Rob.
Oh shit! Sorry, man. That was the old lady. She's got work.
What's up, Jimmy Buckley? Hey. You already know what time it is. She on her way home?
Jimmy Buckley. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I mean, shit, bro. You saw we done blazed through damn near 40 minutes already, and we ain't even got into nothing.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's crazy, bro. It goes
You
quick.
know Daytona was tonight, right?
Nah, man.
All right, well, that's
So
fine.
NASCAR's
Whatever.
kicking off today, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal, but just something in sports, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a racing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's the All-Star break, so it's kind of like,
Yeah, I know, man. That's what I was saying last night. Like, what do you do
hockey?
What do you do on Sundays with no football? You know what I mean? And during the All-Star break, like, you just hung out.
Yeah, it's hit right now, dogs. And they rained the race out last night, so a lot of people were like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I don't keep up with racing like at all, man. Back in the day when Tony Stewart was in the Home Depot car, I did. Like, I was about Tony Stewart because he's from here, you know what I mean, where I stay. But yeah, and now I've had a couple little connections to him in a couple of ways. And there's a reason they call that man Smoke. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I kept up with it a little bit then, bro. And that's when my cousin was alive, and like I was rolling deep with my cousin. He was into that shit, so you know what I mean. I used to watch the shit with him, but after all that, man, I never really got into it much.
Yeah, I don't really watch it much now. I was just saying.
That was your guy too, Kenny G. Shit. By the way, what's happening with you, Kenny G? I don't even know if I called you in up on entry, bro. Good to see you.
Listen,
I'm hurt.
Nobody else ever punched somebody in a driver's meeting with NASCAR besides Tony Stewart. So if you don't like Tony Stewart's a straight gangster, dog.
Nobody ever murdered a man either.
Calm down, bro. He didn't murder that man. That man committed suicide.
That man's dead.
Please don't put that on him, man. That's terrible. You know, like he quit racing because of that, man.
Hey, you know we just got shadow banned with the 2 sentences we did, right?
What's that?
I said damn. And then you said you deleted himself.
He unalived himself.
Yeah. We done. Roc-N-Wit-Rup will never be seen again. Thank you for coming to the 3rd and final episode. Please remember to take your seat with you when you leave, because we ain't gonna need that jank.
You started it, man.
Hey, man.
You said the M word first. You can't say that.
Hey, man, I was talking about a rapper, man, Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they got no Suey Steve or nothing. There ain't no rapper named Suey Steve or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was talking about them doors that they have on them cars.
Oh, Harry Carey, you know, my bad. Excuse me.
Yeah. Hey, all right, Plug. Hey, man, thanks for coming through, bro. Appreciate you, as always.
Yeah, awesome, man. Plug World, you already know.
Chrissy, good to see you. Hope you're having a great evening. You probably at work. Hope your youngin's doing great.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, the dynamic between DVS and Plug is great. I love it.
Hey, man, look, bro, I know DVS gets a lot of smoke, right? And like a lot of people be hating on him and stuff, man. But DVS is a polarizing individual, and it works. You know what I mean? Like, what you talking about, Paul?
He's dry. That's for sure.
Yeah, but like people love him or hate him. Like, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, more people hate him than love him. But he pulls out the emotions out of folks, right? Like look, DVS and I are cool, bro. Like I've had side conversations with DVS. Like DVS is actually a decent dude, you know what I mean? And he's not a moron, bro. But he pulls out some emotions out of people that you wouldn't expect to see, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he says some stuff sometimes that you would not expect somebody, like you wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely something I wouldn't expect that somebody was getting ready to say, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts right there, Barry. DVS is the panel version of Barry Wood. That is facts. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, Poe. I know what you're talking about, the episode. Shit. I don't know. DVD and Raw with the same show up as later window. Nah, that's not fair. That's not fair. I mean, you got your own opinions. You got the right to that, bro. But there's a difference to me, man. There's a difference. I mean, maybe they sit on opposite sides of the bus. I don't know, but there's a difference.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Hey, you know, Bigfoot's known for calling cats window lickers on that short bus, bro. So I remember the first time I ever saw Bigfoot say something about a window licker, bro. The mental image I got was that person on there on the bus just licking that window, bro. Like just slowly licking that window. You know what I mean? Damn, bro. Bigfoot's a funny dude. Funny dude.
Yeah, Unc's pretty funny, dog. Ain't no doubt about it. Yeah. He be sending me some.
Hey, take your fucking up wherever you going.
I don't think I can play it over here, man. I wish I could. That shit's hilarious, man. I'll play that. I'll play that. With you, bro. I think the other part's even funnier. Some of the stuff you think's funny, it's not funny. I mean, some of it's funny, but that shit's hilarious, dude. Oh man,
and you've been playing that up on your entry of your lives too, man. I've been noticing.
Hell yeah. Who's getting Chipotle, man? I'm down.
I hate missing it.
Huh?
Hey, bro, I made tacos at home tonight, bro. I'm good. Like,
Shit.
hey,
Somebody get me a double steak.
I was telling you on the phone, Rock. I was telling you on the phone, Rock. Them hard shell, jalapeno cheddar hard shells, man. Y'all need to check them out, man.
That sounds fire,
bro. I'm saying, man. Like, and then once I get done eating tacos, you know, I start breaking them janks in half and start making nachos out of them. You know what I mean? Like, they're fire. Like, I like to take the spicy nachos and make nachos out of them with like the taco stuff, but those are way better, man.
You like the jalapeno Cheetos or whatever? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't do much Cheetos. I know what you're talking about, but I don't do much Cheetos. I mean, I guess if I had to do Cheetos, it would be those.
What do they call the jalapeno popper ones? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like, I think it's like hers or some shit. I don't know if it's hers or if it's something else.
They're like the puff ones. And they're,
yeah.
I've had them.
Yeah. I fuck with them.
All right.
So
I don't like the puff. I don't like that, man. Like, you know, this, I don't know, man. Something about it, like the air. Like,
I like the ones. I don't know, man, because them ones too, the honey barbecue ones, them are fire too, dog.
Yeah. I don't buy many of them, man, just because I don't really like them.
You don't like if you don't like cheesy poops, what the fuck's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, if I want a chip, I want a chip. You know what I mean?
I gotta have my goddamn cheesy poops.
Hey, man, I make all kinds of. Look, bro, when I make tacos, I take probably 3 to 5 pounds of hamburger meat, and I'll turn it all into taco meat, right? And then
I do
all kinds of crazy stuff with it, man.
Hell no! Give me a double burrito bowl, or give me a double steak bowl instead of the burrito, or double chicken bowl too. That one's good too. The barbacoa is not bad, to be honest with you.
I think
me and Greg's having our own conversation here, man. Just saying.
Man. It's one of those side chat conversations. You know what I mean? I think you might need to break out your other device and get the typing, Red.
Hell yeah, a little corn, maybe some sour cream on the side, dog. You heard?
Hey, Bigfoot,
I'm just trying to get my order in just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you spending a little time with us, man. Matter of fact, seeing your name in here, bro, you just inspired me to remember to.
Well, Bigfoot ate all the goddamn Pop-Tarts and drank all the old style, so I gotta get an order in. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, bro. Bigfoot's a big boy. It's not surprising.
He ate all the goddamn Pop-Tarts around here. There ain't a Pop-Tart for miles around here, dog.
Hey, man. That's Bigfoot. And then he eats them, and then he's elusive, bro. He's gone. Like, you can't find that man to even blame him,
don't even know
bro.
what happened.
Like, he's cutting out right now. He's eluding us right now, man. Like, so quick. I mean, he's like a thunderbolt, bro.
Yeah. Man, he's got to get up in the morning, dog.
Yeah, you'll have that, man.
I got to try and get up in the morning early. See if I can't get up a little bit early. I don't know. Maybe 6:30-ish. Check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Bro. I went to bed. You're early last night, man, and I got woke up to some bullshit today.
Damn it, man.
Was not prepared, you know what I mean? Like, I hate getting woke up to bullshit, right? Because you in there sleeping all good and all sound, right? Like, getting it in. Like I've been asleep for like maybe 2.5 hours at this point. And, well, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. And then next thing I know, boom, you get sideswiped. Like, you get woken up and then sideswiped into this whole thing that you're just like, what the hell is going on, man? Like, it's like waking up to a tornado, bro. Like, just take me now.
I'm not the right person to wake up. Just saying.
Look, bro.
I'm gonna probably be more aggressive towards whatever conversation we're gonna have. Waking my ass up, I guarantee you that.
That part, right? And if it's something that somebody wants you to, you know what I mean, that to feel sorry for, or to feel bad about, that's the wrong time to try to get somebody to feel sorry about it, or you know what I mean, apologetic for it, or upset for you about it. Like, because damn it, bro, like you wake me up and then it's on some crazy shit like that, man. Like, I am not looking to try to be like, let's figure everything out. Like it's more just leave me alone. Like, especially when if I've been asleep for only an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Like, what's up, B Luke? Good to see you, man. Saw you was live
Like,
earlier, bro.
yep, I seen his live. I was over there for a little bit, man. That's a pretty good one, matter of fact.
So excited.
From what I seen of it.
I did turn it in on the site. Oh yeah, Puff. That's what's up. That's a good sign right there. Barry Wood. Barry Wood must have read my comment the other day in my community post. Pick me. I said that in somebody's chat the other day.
Man, I got this close to getting Mike King to come on the other day. Yeah, in the morning. I mean, he's going to get his daughter and stuff. He said he might do it one day though.
All right. Hey, Mike King's a busy guy, man. His hours are way different than what your hours
yeah.
Are. Yeah.
Well, now like he's kind of driving home and stuff when I'm coming. I don't know what I'm not. He was saying he was driving to work or something. Like the same time I'll be driving to work sometimes. I don't know, man.
Sometimes late at night he be working.
Yeah, because I know his jobs. Yeah, I know his jobs.
James
you know
Mitchell. What's good, bro? What's good?
Gang?
Open panel. I mean, it's kind of Roc-N-Wit-Rup, bro, but I mean, we almost at the end.
Yeah, because my old lady getting ready to come home. I'm gonna probably jump off here. I ain't seen her a lot last couple of days because she got a new job. She's been working a bunch, so our schedules have been kind of like.
We could bring B Luke up, man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, I'm probably not gonna be on here very much longer, but you know what I'm
saying? Yeah. Mr. Muffin Man, good to see you, homie. And I think I'm gonna be over at Birdman's. Yeah, Muffin Man in here. I think I'm gonna be over at Birdman's here at 10 o'clock, just a little bit after 10 o'clock. I got arguments and debate in logic class. Hey, I'll be good at logic class. I get told I use too much logic, not enough emotion.
Huh.
You'll have that. You'll have that.
You have that on the big jobs. Look, there he is.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
All right, well, I appreciate y'all for having me on, man. I figured I was already kind of set up. I just did my own little live Rocky. I appreciate you for coming through. I figured, man, I'd come by, show love, man. And
hell yeah, man.
It was
we're talking about another big ass dude right here, man. I don't know if y'all seen him out there or not.
Who me? Nah, man. I'm only about like 5'9", but I appreciate, I'm big in spirit. I'm big in heart, bro. You know that's.
Shit, I'll be seeing you put your hands on them bags and stuff though in them videos, man. Look like you know what you're doing.
But yeah, with all due respect, though, those bags don't hit back. So yeah, yeah, no, it's become a thing where it's like an emotional management thing, anger management.
Oh yeah,
depression, whatever, man. It's more.
Yeah, me too, brother. Like that's what I work. That's why I like going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, keeps kind of like my mental from, when I don't go, I definitely felt like more bummed out. Like when I don't go, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not that I haven't been gone, but.
Well, I mean, nobody's ever, you wake up the next morning from drinking and partying and you feel like crap. I don't think, anyone's ever woke up the next morning from working out and getting in the good with feeling like you may be a little sore, but at least, your mind state is right. You feel good about that, feel good about being sore for the right reasons, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, man. And then once you get going again, you ain't as sore. But when you stop, it's even worse.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Your kidney's not sore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's just about being consistent. Like people try to ask me advice. They're getting back into working out. I'm like, just show up for 90 days at first. You want to make it part of your schedule and routine more than anything. Everything else will come with that. And especially if you go from doing nothing to something, that's your progressive overload right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? It don't gotta be crazy.
Bro.
Yeah,
just the
absolutely.
repetition of doing it.
That's exactly what I said. Just do little bits at a time, man. Because like if you try to change everything in your life all at one time, I'm gonna start working out and changing how I eat, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Then you're gonna get bogged down. You're like, fuck this, man. I'm gonna go watch TV and crack a beer, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Because you get so bogged down with all like it's too much stuff. So just do one thing, like start working out a little bit. And then, like, once you get that going, man, then think about if you're going to eat something, then whatever. You know what I mean?
Because that'll motivate you. Because now you're like, damn, I just spent all this time in the gym getting right, and I'm going to not throw it away, but it's like you're going to feed, you're trying to move around with a Lamborghini, and you're trying to feed it some bullshit gas or whatever.
Right,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
Yep.
That's what
I feel you.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, yo, no lie, like working out kind of like, it got me through the worst part of my life, being in prison and stuff like that. So I feel like if I have that out here, some outlet, whatever your outlet may be, you need an outlet, then I think everything's gonna be all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, I don't know. I got to where I look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? So now I just go every day. I try to go every day. And
if we're doing it for the mental health or anything like that, I feel like it's people like us are going to be more consistent with it than the people who are doing it for a vain reason. And you might get into the gym for a vain reason. You want to look good, get girls and all of that. But man, anybody that got into the gym for that reason and is stuck with it, I'm sure that's probably the last reason they go now, after a couple of years. So,
yeah, because I mean,
it's part of life.
It's the process. You got to love the process. It's really about finding something where you can fall in love with the process and not be results orientated or result driven. You know what I mean? Because the results are a lot of times out of our control, right? Be it for whatever you're doing, genetics, whatever, man. You're applying for a job, man. Like, you just do the best you can, and then fall in love with just doing the best you can and
doing the work.
Better you, the best you will get all that low level stuff that you really think you want. You know what I mean? You think you want the car and the girls,
and that's the thing, man. Like, I think sometimes they make it look like it's gonna happen, like, 365 days. Look at this transformation and shit. Like, and I'll be like, well, I've been doing this shit longer than that, dog, and I ain't transformed. But look, every time I go, I get a little bit better, and that's all I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Just every time I go, just get a little bit better, and sooner or later, you put enough of them together, man, something's bound to happen, and it's inevitable,
Different genetics and stuff too, though, man. Like, I mean,
for sure,
get gains differently, man. Like
things are out of your control, man. I had somebody I was working out outside the other day, and they're like, "Man, it's cold. You crazy?" I'm like, I love hearing that. I love not to be, like arrogant, but I love that I'm doing something that most people are not gonna do willingly. That shows discipline.
But on top of that, though, man, you got like a lot of great interviews on your channel, dog, for real.
I appreciate that. So what happened? I got laid off right before Christmas for winter. I do commercial waterproofing, and a lot of it's outdoor. And I was like, you know what? I've been doing the interviews now for like a year. So now that I got like the basics of it and the technical side somewhat down, or at least I know what I'm doing going into it. Now I'm like, well, now's the time to go hard. You know what I mean? Until I go back to work, this is my full-time job. You know what I mean?
Right.
So at least that's how I'm looking at it. Like you said, something to look forward to. Last year, I was doing it less, man. I was depressed not working. It's all good at first. Like you get the little break for work, but I started to go into a depression. So I'm like, man, I got to make sure I at least get out. First of all, get out the house every day, because it's easy to get caught. Everything we need is in the house. We learned that from quarantine. We could get pretty much everything delivered on site. You know what I mean? I have a dispensary my little brother works at across the street. So even that is like really easily accessible. So even when I go to these interviews, man, I don't even drive, bro. First of all, the parking's crazy, but I'm like, if I didn't work out today, my whole thing is like, I got to break a sweat every day. No ifs, ands, or buts. Somehow I got to break a sweat. And I try to, learn something new every day and maybe fast for most of the day. I do a lot of fasting during the day. Intermittent fasting, which I didn't even know was a thing, but like at work I don't eat too much because it bogs me down. So pretty much I have like a Gatorade and a bag of peanuts. So I heard about intermittent I'm like, well, I pretty much already do this, minus a couple
Yeah, bro.
alterations. You know what I mean?
That's the same thing with me. I
Ripest I've
usually
ever
only eat
been.
once a day. Um,
Yup.
and it's
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that's
I've
all we
I've
need.
been
You
doing
know.
that for a long time, man. Especially during the summers, working outside, man. It's like
Oh, I
when I
love
would
it.
eat lunch and stuff during the summers, bro. It was usually like I would eat watermelon. You know what I mean? Or like a peanut butter and
Something
jelly,
that's
if
gonna
that.
rehydrate you.
Like
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like I never like being bogged down, man. Like it's just too much.
Absolutely. And I feel like ever since the commercialization or whatever monetization of like food, that's why they push us the 3 strong meals a day because they're selling us something. They're always selling us something.
Well,
So
that's
you
all I've
gotta
been
be
saying.
mindful of that. They train us since we're little, watching just commercials
Well,
of
that's
like
the thing, though, right? Like,
Dunkaroos. When's the last time you saw a broccoli commercial, asparagus commercial? Just
well, that's what I was saying too. Like, if you can go like, shit, I think a month or something without eating anything at all, as long as you got water.
yeah, I
So
watched Naked in the
obviously,
Parade. I'm like, yeah.
so obviously, you don't have to eat every day. You know what I mean? But they've made it. They've conditioned us to eat every day, 3 times a day, so that they can sell us more food. We eat more stuff. We consume more stuff. We
Yeah.
spend more money. You're right, exactly, man. Like,
And then when you
and
consume
back,
more food, you become unhealthy. Now that's a whole nother business, healthcare. You know what I'm
and when
saying?
you
Like
had to
follow the
catch your
money.
food, like if you had to catch your food or kill your food or unalive your food, sorry, corrupt. Then you might not do that every day. Like you might go out and look for something that day and not find shit and have to go back home and then get out the next day and go try
Yeah.
to find something. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
want
and you're
like
expending energy trying
right.
to hunt. So you gotta
Yeah.
make you gotta make it worth it at least.
And that's like, I mean, our body's still conditioned to do that shit too. Like that's the weird thing about it, man.
That's why we
But
get fat. It reserves to stay
Yeah.
alive, really.
Yeah.
yeah,
Eating way too much, man. Way too much, way too
Well,
regular.
that's the thing.
well they say it's an
Food's an
addiction.
addiction. Yeah, food is an addiction, just like anything else. I was just
It's
telling
on the same
yo,
page, dog.
nowadays you need willpower. I was just telling, like I said, I could go buy weed across the street. In Massachusetts, I could gamble on my phone. Well, this ain't a phone, it's the jail tablet. My brother sent me home.
Yeah, I seen it today on the thing.
Yeah, I could gamble on my phone in Massachusetts. I could go buy
Yeah.
weed legally. You got to have willpower in this day and age. And I tell you what, my family has a long line of addiction, so it's just something to be careful of. Even video games, man. So many
Hey,
forms of addiction.
Yeah,
Call
that's
of
true.
Duty. I got a Call of Duty habit, bro. I had to quit. I had to quit altogether.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I just could not quit until I was the greatest ever. You know what I mean? I wanted to be Muhammad Ali at the Call of Duty world, bro. And sheesh, I
Yeah,
tried.
and it goes down to the basic stuff with those video games. Just the sounds, everything is stimulating, and it makes you want to play more. And it's when you kill, certain sounds that you make on a jackpot machine or slots. It's like ding 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 ding. It gets you excited. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's that
designed that
dopamine.
way. It's
That
Yeah,
designed
dopamine, bro.
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
And now
Anything to
all
get
these
you
too, like they're all designed for you to like pay them for the next skin and the next level pack and all this other shit. So they got constant
and more
influx of
shit
money
need
all
to
the
be
time.
pay to
Revenue.
Yeah, look at
win.
GTA.
More
Had made
games
it
and
for
shit.
years. They want your time. They
And
want
like
you in front of these screens.
yeah, like
So if it's
like
not
the
trying to be
Fortnite shit, bro.
positive,
They'll give you the game for free. Here you go.
Right.
But you
Yeah.
probably should buy all this shit just to stay up to date with everybody else. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how they
yeah,
do it. Like you can
yeah.
play the game all day long, but you're gonna look like a lame. You know what I mean?
That's like the
Right.
dope
Right.
dealers back in the day. Here's a sample. You
I look
get
like
your
a
first
lame
go for
Yeah.
free,
when I'm
bro.
winning. You
Yeah.
know?
It's just something to be
I,
aware of. All these addictions that they're openly pushing us. You know what I mean? And I get it's capitalism. It
And
is
that's
what it
one of the
is.
things too. Like they say, that's one of the only things they call besides drugs is users is like video games and internet. You know what I mean?
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
if you're gonna,
phones like yeah. Software,
Usually you're
hardware.
a consumer or you're, what I'm saying, you're a
Mm-hmm.
patron or whatever, but you're a user if it's internet or if it's a game
I
or
just had
whatever.
somebody close to me was showing me a video about that same thing like yesterday or the day before, bro. And they said the exact same
yeah.
thing in it.
Oh,
That's
really?
crazy.
People are
Yeah, bro.
starting to wake up. You know, a lot of people, it's unfortunate, are still blind, but there's a mass awakening come. People are, seeing all the BS that's out there because of outlets like this, YouTube, and it's not just controlled by mainstream media. We're getting different angles of it that normally we didn't have access
Oh
to in the
yeah,
past.
for
And
sure.
it's important
Yeah.
what I called what's your content diet looking like, right? Because everybody talk about their nutritional diet, but the stuff that you put in front of your face for hours on end, you got to be careful what that is. You know what I mean? And sure, this
That's the truth.
racket stuff, entertainment stuff, it's all fun and good, but you want a balanced content diet. I can't just listen to rap all day. I got Audible books going. I got Robert Greene Mastery, back and forth between that and Laws of Human Nature. You know what I mean? I can't sit there for
Right.
5 hours listening to it. I mean,
Yeah.
at work I would, when I'm like sitting there grinding the floor all day, but I'm not stimulated the whole time by it. It's just subconsciously I'm hearing it. So it's just like it's one of those
Yeah, I've
things.
listened.
You got
Yeah,
to
I've
be.
listened to man, who does it, man? Somebody does them, man. Oh man, I can't think of who it is now. Boxer or whatever. He does them ones where he reads the books, man. I don't know if he still does it or not. The Spanish guy
I
from
just
California.
listened to Andre Ward. Is that you talking about? I listened to his audio book. I don't know if he's Spanish though. I think he's.
No, it's a guy's got a
I can't
YouTube channel, but he was reading like all the like all the cool books you'd want to listen to, like what's his name, Silverstein, and
Yeah.
what else was he did like the Hell's Angel book. He did
Edward
he
Bunker.
did
You ever heard
he
of
wrote
Edward
his own
Bunker?
book. He wrote his own book too. But I think he was in one of the in the prisons out in California or something, man. But I don't want to say anything out of you know what I'm saying, say it wrong or whatever. So
not on the internet. They'll
yeah,
slay you
exactly.
for that, man. God forbid you misinterpret.
But yeah, he was but he was reading a whole bunch of books, man. I got caught up doing that. Like you said, I'd be at work listening to him read the books online, you know what I mean? Or on YouTube.
Listen, that in this day and age, whatever you're doing, if you read books, record it. If you play video games, stream it. There's no reason why whatever you're doing anyway, you should be giving to the world. You know what I mean? And there's a chance to monetize it. And if you fall in love with it, like that's the greatest achievement in life, is to do something, get paid for doing something you love. I mean, that's what we all strive for. I would imagine that's why we're here. I'm here. It's fun. Bro, I was just talking to the dude, like the interviews, talking to people like every week that been to prison and like that's becoming therapy to me, bro. Once I got past the nerves and anxiety of doing something new and being vulnerable, especially on the internet. But even, at the first few dudes I knew, but a lot of people now I don't even know. But once I get past that, I'm looking at it, man, like, this is therapy to me. I don't have a therapist, and not every therapy is hitting the bag. You got to talk, and I'm learning that now and listen to
it. Like when I, and then like you get people that come to the lives and stuff like that, man, that you see all the time, and you got your own little community of people that show up and like, want to hang out and talk and all that, man. And
it's like a men's group, man.
You end up meeting other people and stuff on here and all that, man. It's really cool for real. Shit, man. That being said, man, I kind of got to get up off here, man. The old lady's home, and I'm about to go kick back.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to pop up.
Yeah.
I saw you engaging on my live, man. I was just trying to
yeah, man.
Try something new, man. And it just is what it is. And if it comes,
that's what I was telling him.
Cringe at first or whatever, man. It's like cool. That's fine. You don't have to stay and stick around and watch. I was
trying to, and Crump was trying to do this too, so I didn't get to stay in there. And I'll be honest with you, man, I don't never get a notification, man. Really jumped in there because I was like scrolling through and I seen that you were live.
It was on the live. Yeah, it's weird how the algorithm works like that, and I don't like to blow up people's like.
I know I'm the same way
on Instagram. I just because it's to me, I don't like it. Like you know what I mean. So
I used to like double.
So I treat people the way I want to be treated.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. Like I was like sharing it again. Like I get on live and then I go and share it. But then I was like, man, I bet you some people are seeing in their feed like over and over again. That you know what I'm saying?
Right, it's a turn off
And then
sometimes.
it's like
you
a
know?
spam, right? And then it's like a spam thing, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do that, man. Have my thing coming up 50 times in somebody's feed, you know?
Right. But sometimes that's all it
But
takes is to watch a video or two, and then maybe it'll start popping up in the
yeah.
algorithm when I upload. Because that bell don't always work, man. I don't care what anybody says. You hit
But
that
hey,
bell
man,
for all notifications.
I wanted to say thank you too for stopping by my channel, and you had made some comments, and that's why I was coming to check your stuff out. You know,
Yeah. I mean, I figure that's what this is. That's what this is all about, man.
right?
It is,
Help
bro.
Isn't it?
support
It
each
is.
other. You know,
I
Yeah,
mean,
for
if we
sure,
can
man.
build a foundation of like-minded individuals to help build up one another, I mean, who
Yeah.
knows where we'll go? Who
especially
knows?
with people with a positive message, man. You know, because
Great
I
thing about the
mean,
Right.
internet, man.
That's
but hey, corrupt
it's
man, I'm gonna have to jump out of here, dog.
yeah, bro. You good? I mean, I really figured we'd only
All
go
right,
for
bro.
about an hour, honestly. Um, we
I
talked
know.
I
earlier,
Yeah.
mean,
so I
If you wanna, if you wanna head off, I'll bounce off too, man. I just wanted to stop by, man. But hey, if you wanna keep chatting, I'm here for a little bit, at least till the my shit dies.
oh yeah, it's all good, man. I mean, we could kick it for a little minute. I ain't got nothing wrong with that. Um, I know that
Yeah, man.
I was
Looking
trying to
forward to it,
talk to
man.
Birdman, but hey, Rock, for sure, bro, man. I'm glad we was able to at least sneak one in. We are in talks, y'all. Rock and I are in talks to just going ahead and trying to make every night, once a week type thing, man, and have it. You know what I mean? Instead of just popping up on a damn Monday and saying, "Yo, we're gonna do this."
Mm.
Like having
Yeah.
it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night at the same type of thing, trying to just have it, you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
think it just makes sense. That way, people know what you're doing, man, and then
Yeah,
people expect you to be there. Then they tune in.
Yeah. I think that's
yeah,
important for the algorithm too. To be honest, I don't know
yeah,
why,
man.
but seems like
A
it.
lot of different things, but we're definitely in talks of that. Hey, Indy, good to see you. Thanks for stopping through. But yeah, we're in talks of doing that, man, and so I'm not sure. We haven't really locked it in, what day, what
Mm.
time yet, but we're looking at like Monday to Wednesday, somewhere in there, man. Because I got another prior engagement for Thursdays now, but you know,
And I
outside of
usually
that,
do a thing on Thursdays as well. So,
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
every other Thursday, hopefully. But every once in a while, Thursdays.
Yeah, man, we're gonna figure it out, man. As soon as we figure it out, I say we probably could figure it out in the next couple of days. At least we get to talking about it, um, and then we'll post it. We'll post it on our community pages and stuff. Let everybody know. I mean, Roc-N-Wit-Rup will be, Wednesday at 9 o'clock, whatever it
Yeah.
is. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, we
All
we
right,
definitely
y'all.
trying to do more of this, and shit, always appreciate you, Rock.
All right, man.
Always.
Bicycle.
Have a
Hey,
good one,
peace.
bro.
He said bicycle.
Ding ding. Yes, there, man. So yeah, bro. What were you guys talking on before I hopped on, man? I'm willing to, however you want to
Bro, I
do it,
don't
man.
even remember.
It's all good. It's all good. We could just roll off of that, man. Like I said, this is
Yeah, I don't
it's a
even
good thing
remember.
about the internet, man. Is finding like-minded people. It becomes a little bit easier. We're all
For
searching
sure.
for the same thing in the search bar or something. Somehow we all made it to the same place, and we can bond over that, man, and
Yeah,
network,
man.
and like you said, like-minded people, man. Anybody who is actively trying to better themselves, I'm all for. I'm rooting for you, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what
I
it
agree
is.
with you, man.
I
I
like to
agree
see it.
fully, bro. Like, I mean, there are some people out here that it seems like they ain't really reaching or striving for any of that, but you can tell when they are, man. You can tell.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm trying to have around me, man. Like-minded individuals, right? Like
that's
the
it.
only thing I want to be guilty by association anymore is by moving up, right? Like advancing.
I mean, these things are so cliche, but it's like so for a reason. It is these statements that have lasted centuries. You know what I mean? Birds of a feather
Yeah,
flock
yeah,
together. Show me your crew of circles,
yeah.
I'll show you who you are. You know what I mean? Stay at a
Yeah, lie
barbershop
with
long enough,
dogs.
you're going. Hey, stay at a barbershop long enough, you're gonna get a haircut. So all like my guys like
Yeah,
Tommy Thunder, all the guys that been hanging out in the chat, man, eventually it's good to see, people start making their way up here and be okay. And the
yeah,
main
yeah,
thing
bro.
what I'm trying to say is have fun, right?
Yeah,
This is
man.
about
Yeah.
having fun, man. Don't get too nervous. Don't get too
That's
caught up on what people may think. Have fun. Really.
That's exactly it, bro. Like that's what I do it. That's how I even started doing it. You mean like I said I was in the chat having good time,
Yeah.
ended up jumping up. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier to
Hmm.
to to talk it than it is to keep typing it, right? So, but man,
Exactly.
it's all about fun for me in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like now I have ideas and things that I want to do and move on from just
Just
fun, but
remember the fun part though too. Sometimes we forget
right.
forget about it.
That's
So
gonna be the
the
core.
essence.
That's gonna be the core. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's gonna be the staple. Always the fun. Like, because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, man, even my children call me a big kid. You know what I mean? So it's always about fun, man. Like, I mean, there
Absolutely.
are there are things that we need to get across, you know what I mean? Like, and if you have any sort of influence, then you might as well influence for the right things, right? So,
Yeah.
which that's
Even,
not always the most fun, but
right.
you use your fun to get into that position, and then you go back to the fun. Like that, it's the core.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and
uh,
if you're doing something for a purpose too, and sometimes things make you uncomfortable, a lot of times that put things
yeah,
in perspective is to tell yourself, hold up, not everything's about me. You know what I mean? Let me do
yeah,
this for
yeah,
someone
yeah, yeah,
else. You know what I mean? Maybe
yeah.
one person can get something good for it. And you know what? That's worth it. Me just sucking it up. I'm having a bad day and just going through with it or whatever it may be.
Right.
Not
But that's
always about
part of the
that.
reason. Like I got multiple reasons, bro, of why I got the whole I ain't shit. You know what I mean? The I ain't shit,
Hmm.
bro. Like, and it stands for a lot of different reasons. Like, there's a lot of different reasons and
Right.
areas that I say I ain't shit about, but that right there is one
Hmm.
of them. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
in the grand scheme of things, bro, who are any of us, right? Like,
Yeah, that's true too. But don't be too negative or hard on yourself too, because you're subconsciously programming your mind as well too. You know what I mean?
I know what you're
If you
saying,
tell you,
but
I know you get it. I get what you're
yeah,
doing. It's
yeah,
kind of like the niche. It's kind of the
yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
the lane that you're trying to carve out. Absolutely.
The next one is hashtag IK very little. I know very
Mm.
little. That's the
Hmm.
next one that's
Well,
coming,
I
bro.
mean, I feel like the more that you learn, that see, only a smart person would say that because the more that you learn, it's like you unlock all these other hidden levels of knowledge
Right.
that you knew nothing about, and now you're like, whoa, holy crap, I have all,
Yeah,
and it's just every door
yeah.
you open, that's how it's gonna be when it comes to learning. So,
See, you
someone to
get it.
say that,
You get it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
the
I
more you
love
know,
when
the
I don't
more
have
you
to
know you
explain.
don't know shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it goes hand in hand with the I ain't shit. You know what I mean? I know very
Hmm.
little. Like, but yeah, you get it, bro. Like, I love it when I don't have to explain it. You know what I mean? Like, you just did it for me.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yep.
That's a brilliant
I
thing.
mean, sometimes a lot of people, what's understood don't gotta be said, but some people don't understand. So
Right.
it's good
Yeah,
to break it
man.
down for the people who are like, "What
And
is this?
it's
What's this guy talking about?"
but for folks that do understand, man, like sometimes, like, bro, sometimes I just can't wrap my head around it that they don't. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
to me, it's like it's almost like so in the English language, the word "you" at the beginning of a sentence, it's understood. Like it doesn't always have to be written or said.
Right.
It's like it should be understood, but a lot of people don't, man, and that
Yep.
that right there just blows my mind a lot of times. It's the same thing as them old sayings that common sense ain't so common, right?
No. Yeah.
Uh,
Unfortunately, it's people aren't. I don't want to say miseducated or a lot of people are
lackadaisical.
ignorant, maybe. It's just
Ignorant,
I was
ignorant,
having a
yeah,
discussion
ignorant.
earlier, man. Like for someone to judge somebody based on something that's out of their control. Like you're a woman, you're a man, you're black, you're white, you're
Mhm,
tall, you're short.
mhm,
Like for you to judge somebody on something that's literally out of their control is almost unintelligent on your behalf. Like it doesn't make
right.
sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people take the word ignorant as a whole other meaning than what its definition is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Like that person's being ignorant or whatever, like
yeah,
being a
yeah,
a
yeah.
hole or whatever. But ignorant is just like ignorance is bliss. Like what you don't know can't hurt you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah. Ignorant, yeah, ignorant is not knowing what you don't know. You know what I mean? So,
Hmm.
ignorant is not always it's not as derogatory as it sounds. Like we've made
Right.
that word sound, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like a very low
Yeah.
put down, but um, ignorant is actually a common thing these days. Like, but it's also
Hmm.
lack of lackadaisical, man. People are very lackadaisical nowadays, man. Like, um,
Yeah, and I think people have selective ignorance too, you know, or
yeah, bro, that's well
choose
put
not
right.
to. Yeah, they want to play ignorant about certain stuff because it fits maybe whatever their angle or narrative is, you know. And some people just aren't willing to learn. Like with this, man, I'm always like, man, be open minded. It's so
Yeah,
cool to be open minded, bro. And like we don't know it all, and if you think you know it all, then you know less than me at least. I'll tell you that
yeah,
much.
bro. If you think you know it all, man, then you got a lot more to know. Um,
Yeah.
because
Yep.
damn, bro, there's so much. Like, and like, I don't know, man. Like, you could keep doing this stuff, and you'll never know it all because it's technology. You know what I mean?
Right.
Technology is involved, and technology is always evolving. So you
Yes.
must have to evolve with it. Like, I think to be a YouTuber, you have to be able to evolve yourself with the times to even
Yeah.
stay relevant on it. So like you could blow up, get big, but in 5 years from now, are you going to be able to keep that consistent, to keep that base
Yeah.
growing steady?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just keep
Well,
doing the same things all the time because that's going to fail eventually. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, Blockbuster, look what the, you know, they didn't
yeah, yeah.
adapt with the times, and they, you know, maybe for whatever reason or not, it didn't work out for them.
Or even like restaurant food chains, right? They
Yep.
they they come through and they spruce up the menus and do changes all the time, bro. Just stay relevant to what's going on. You know what I mean? They start making artisan rolls out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
this
Right.
just something that's popping, going mainstream type of thing. I mean, you have to be able to evolve, bro. You'll evolve or dissolve type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I forget somebody said evolve or die. Was that might have been honestly now thinking about it. 50 laws of the 50th law. 50 Cent
That's
did
a
a
good
book with
book,
Robert
bro.
Greene. I think evolve or die, or that, or hustle harder, hustle smarter, or both. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right,
I
right, right. I don't know.
remember
I
that
just
being
thought of
50
the
Cent.
evolve or dissolve. I like that.
I mean, the rhyming pattern, the rhyming scheme of
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's what makes it stick. You know what I mean? Why
Mhm.
do you think you remember the ABCs
If
when they
the
first
glove
taught
don't
you?
fit,
The the melody, you know,
you
A
must be
B, you
quit.
know, you
Yeah,
didn't
the
just say
cadence,
A
bro.
B C
Hey,
D E. It's
you
tough to
know that
memorize that way.
the ABC song and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star
Start the
are the
same
same
melody. Yeah.
exact song. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
same exact song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That was
wild, bro.
mind blowing to me. I found that out.
Yeah, I know. And then
I
you
wouldn't
run
say
it through your
recently,
head
but
and you're like,
definitely.
oh shit,
Hmm.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like that's a memory kind of key, or something like that. Make songs of it,
yeah, bro.
rhyme.
Yeah, the cadence. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, there's lots of things like that as you're coming up as a child. You know what I mean? Lots of things like that, bro. That's why
If
they
I'm being
do that,
honest,
man. That's why the nursery rhymes and all that. That's why they
yeah,
had the little cadences they had and such
yeah,
because it's easier to learn like that. It's easier to for it to stick, bro. Like your mind, it grabs patterns. You know what I mean?
yes,
And a cadence, you know what I mean, a
hmm,
rhyming scheme like that is a damn pattern. It's just an audio pattern, right?
right,
So your mind loves that shit, bro. I know my
yeah.
mind loves patterns.
Your mind does so many things at once that we are so unaware of that it looks for these little shortcuts and stuff like
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of times with faces, we'll be like, "Yo, you look like somebody I know," because your brain's trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
match. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Something you've seen
Yep.
before. So that's for
I
sure.
mean, you
But yeah,
notice
like
something I noticed, man. As I'm getting older and I've met more people and more people and more people, man. A lot of people, right, through the lifetime. Um, I found that I can meet certain people and I can almost group them into a category now off of
hmm,
people I've known in the past. You know what I mean? It'll be like, okay, their personality and their mannerisms match so and so that I know that fits into this group of people. So now I automatically think of him as
hmm,
this type of person. Like your brain is crazy, bro. It does that without really thinking about it, right? Like it just do do do.
absolutely.
Okay, you look and kind of remind me of Rick. So now it's, you know what I mean? Like I
Hmm,
know you now. You know what I mean? Like I don't even really know you, but off of these few little traits, I know
right.
the basic type of person you are because I've known 8 of you already. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like Not to say
Absolutely.
everybody is the same, you know, everybody has their own little traits inside of that, but the
Yeah.
stereotypical makeup of that person, I guess you would say.
Absolutely. That's why the brain, like when you're looking at clouds outside, everybody finds all
Yeah,
sorts of stuff to be like, man, that cloud don't
yeah,
look like no damn Charizard, but our brain makes us think it
yeah.
does or whatever because
Yeah.
it wants to make shortcuts because it's doing so many things
Well,
that we
you know,
just
they
don't
have there's
know.
studies and stuff, bro, that say that our brain it naturally looks for faces in things. So you know what I mean? People will
Hmm.
say they see the face of Jesus in some toast, or they see a
Right.
face in the tree, or like there are studies that say that that our brain just naturally off of itself, off of all the years and the evolution, like we are already trained to look for faces. So if you find a face in something that shouldn't have a face, don't be surprised to find it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not a
I mean, that
coincidence.
was probably a survival
You can look
mechanism originally going,
probably,
back.
yeah,
It's either someone's
yeah,
friendly
look
or they're
through the
not.
bushes and you see a face, like, oh
Right.
shit, yeah,
I mean, no lie. I used to always look at like cars like that, like with the
yeah,
headlights and the bumper.
yeah,
Like, yo, that looked
yeah,
like a funny face, yo.
yeah,
So when
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
little,
I
so
know exactly what you mean. Yeah, yeah. That's funny you say that, bro,
absolutely.
because I've done the same thing. Uh, and the
Yeah.
other thing I do with cars, man, is like I can't help it, bro, but I just notice license plates, man. Like just
Mm.
I just read license plates for some reason, man. Like I'll be driving on the road or at a stoplight or whatever, and come to
Yeah.
find out, I never really paid much mind to it. I just did it in my own head. But then my oldest
Yeah.
daughter got a little bit older, and she told me one day she just well she didn't tell me, she just uh called out what the license plate was on me, but out in
Hmm.
front of us. But I had already read the license plate and was already saying the damn numbers and letters in my head. So
Hmm.
I just looked over at her like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "Oh, I don't
Hmm.
know why. I just have a thing where I read license plates all the time." I was like, "Damn, man! Like you
Yep.
are like me, ain't you, girl?"
That's what it is. It's trying to familiarize itself. That's why they had like these memes going around saying like, "Oh, you're a dick Bick or something like that, right?" And automatically your mind's gonna go to
Yeah,
something that's like the opposite of that. You know what I mean? And it's just like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shortcut. It's just one of those
I've
examples of
seen,
that
I've
in a
seen,
different way.
I've seen stuff where they take out a bunch of the letters, and then like I can
Still
still
get
read it
hit.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
then not even like sitting there thinking like, okay, this word is that. Like
Fast.
I can just read it. Yeah, like normally, like straight out of a paragraph of a book. You know, like it's
Yeah.
weird, man. It's your mind will fill in them blanks. Just skip right over it. Keep moving.
Yep. But
It's
ask
crazy,
me to do
man.
the
The brain is
ABCs
crazy.
backwards, bro. Ask me to do the ABCs backwards. And it's just like one of those things that you don't do it, that the
Right,
repetition isn't there.
right,
Like we
right,
like
right.
with the gym, the repetition, same way we learn the ABCs, man. That thing was drilled into our head thousands,
Yeah,
and we can never forget unless you have like a serious brain injury, you'll never forget that. Why? Because of
right,
repetition. At such a young
right.
age. We didn't do it every year. We ain't practicing the ABCs in sixth, seventh
Nah,
grade,
nah.
but it's etched in there. And I'm real big believer is obviously we use the alphabet in everything we do and stuff like that. So use it or lose it, but it's the repetition part of it that really
So
engraves it, especially at a young age.
bro, I know a lot of people have heard me say it. I don't know if you've heard me say it or not. All right, Rock, man, take it easy, bro. Have a good evening with your lady. Um, I was just saying it last night on Weevy's live or my live somewhere, but I've said it a few times, man. I know people have heard me say it. Probably tired of hearing me say it, but you know, you say the repetition, and you know, repetition is the father of learning. That's what we learn, right? Repetition is the father of
Mm,
learning. I
yeah,
believe the
that
two
makes sense.
main things of learning is repetition and pain. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
physical, mental, emotional pain. Like you will learn your lessons through
yeah.
pain. You know, so
Mm.
yeah, bro. Those two things.
Consequences. Mhm.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But them consequences are pain. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Yeah, even if
yeah,
it's not physical. Yes,
right,
exactly.
right.
The,
Some
m-
form of pain, bro, will teach your ass a lesson right quick.
and the more painful something is, the probably quicker you are to learn not to do that again.
For sure, bro. That's something I always try to do, man. I didn't do it to the best of my abilities, but I did it fairly well. Was not only learning from my experiences, but I've always tried to watch those around me. and learn from their
Yeah.
experiences too, just from watching and seeing how that shit plays out and how they end up hurt or how it goes, or what I mean, if it works or not. Like I've tried to steal. Like, bro, I've been a thief all my life, right? But not
Yeah.
like a thief like you're saying, like, or like you think, like
Mhm.
a thief. Like I'll steal those lessons from people when they're learning it, or I would see things that I liked in somebody else that they did well or a quality in them, and I would try to steal that and implement it
Yeah.
into my own life. You know what I mean? In my own lifestyle. Like I've always been a thief in that regard, bro, and I really believe it's paid off. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like I mean, Eminem said, man, what did he say? You take some big and some Pac, and you mix them up in the
mix it
pot,
up,
sprinkle a
toss
little Big L on
it,
top.
yeah,
What the
on
fuck?
top. What the fuck you
Yeah,
got?
man, we all learn from everybody. That's the point of this life. We'd be
Yeah,
still reinventing the wheel if we didn't learn from the previous people, and that's why they say knowledge not shared is knowledge wasted, or knowledge not at least if you're not
yeah,
going to put the knowledge to use, then share it with someone who may. You know what I mean?
yeah, bro, for sure, man, and that goes to a lot of things, not just knowledge, but um, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good note right there, man. Um, you know what I mean? Like, and with the younger generation, bro, like pass everything you can positive down to that younger generation, man, because
They need it now more than ever, man.
they're gonna need it, right?
They need it
I
now more than ever, man.
like that's what I mean. I never have not wanted to bring my kids into the world or around, or what I mean, like felt bad about doing it, but like I do worry about them in this future and the generations and what's to come in this world. What I mean? That like once I'm gone, past, and they're living their life and with their kids growing up and like all that, man. Like, damn, bro. Like, I
You
just
just
hope.
gotta equip them with the best, knowledge that you can, and while you can, and leave it to them. And it's really about too. Like my whole thing is like learning how to learn. Right? It's not even really important necessarily whatever we may learn. It's the skill of learning that I think is super important, because what
Yeah,
we might want to learn today, 12 years from now, I may have a whole other thing I want to learn, but without learning other things before, now I want to learn something
yeah,
new. It's,
yeah.
it's tough. So learn to learn, and that comes with being open minded, and don't be afraid to mess up, man. You gotta,
Facts, bro.
I'm just glad that my mess, like I was telling somebody, I'm just glad now that when I do like first of all, I learned through messing up. That I had to
Right.
go to prison, like that just shows the extent of my mistakes and how I had to
Yeah,
learn. But even now, my mess ups or my mistakes aren't taking me to prison no more. It's like, oh man,
right.
I uh I didn't, like, for instance, like when I first started doing this, man, I did videos where I didn't have the video, I didn't have the audio. It cut out halfway through, right? But
Yeah,
those mistakes aren't taking me to prison no more. So I embrace that, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
it's
You can live
about.
with that. Live and learn. Yeah.
Yeah. And I could correct
But
it
bro,
immediately.
accountability breeds responsibility, man. That's
Hmm.
that's what it boils down to. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
um, so when you do mess up, you learn them lessons. Like, be accountable to it. Like, there's a lot of people in this world, man, especially like in the construction world and all that I'll be dealing with, man. Like, somebody will mess up something, bro, and they will try to pass the buck. Like, so much
or
it happens.
they won't even say it a lot of
Exactly,
times
right.
until
They
it's too
try to
late.
wait
Yep.
until somebody else touched the tool that they happen to break, and now that
Right.
guy picks it up, it falls apart, and it's like, "Hey, what'd you do, bro?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, come the fuck on, man. Like, yeah,
Yep.
we know who
Happens all
used
the
that
time.
last. There's a reason we got a
Yep.
sign out sheet. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, even like the
yeah, man.
stuff that I do, the waterproofing, like if it gets wet, it's like we got a fleece product, and if it gets wet, then it's like you can't use it; it won't work. So if something
Yeah,
gets wet, you don't just put it down and then, oh well, maybe they won't know. You just, oh, this one's wet.
yeah,
The bosses will usually rather you tell them right up, because if you
yeah,
don't, it turns into a bigger mess up. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Whereas if
yeah,
it would have
yeah,
dealt
yeah.
with it
Well,
right
it's like when you
there,
were a kid. When you're a kid
yeah.
and you do something at the house, you break something at the house or something, like the best thing you can do is go and be honest with your parents about it, bro. Because you know what I mean, let them find out that happened and you ain't say nothing. You know what I mean? Now it's
Hmm.
two strikes. You know what I mean? Like,
And most of the time they'll be more mad that you didn't say
yeah,
anything
yeah.
than the
I would be.
actual transgression.
I would be. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's happened. It's happened, bro. It's that's accountability. Accountability breeds responsibility, man,
Yeah,
and we need more accountability
yeah.
in this world, bro. Especially not to be on no sexist any type of thing like that, but as men, we need to be
Hmm.
more accountable, bro. As a you know, man, a overall gender, bro. We need to be more
Yeah,
accountable. Like it's like you look at the men from the 1930s and stuff, bro, and look at the men now. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, bro, it's a
It's
big
different.
difference in men.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's, I'm sure there's plenty of reasons to do with that, but a lot of it, like you said, the parents and
So
the
yeah,
accountability thing, man. You gotta. I feel like maybe if I was disciplined a little bit more when I was younger, and those consequences actually meant something, I might think twice before some of the choices that I made. And no
yeah,
disrespect.
yeah. No,
You know, to my
I
mom, she
get
did the
that.
best she could. My dad wasn't around. You know what I mean? It just she
Yeah,
had two other little kids. I was the oldest of three. She had a kid that's my
but
little brother, my youngest, is 11 years younger. So I'm a
damn,
teenager. Who do you think needs more
yeah,
attention?
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
But at the same time, bro, you know, at a certain age, man, you know what I mean? You know what you're supposed to be doing, what you ain't. You know what's wrong and
Oh
what's
yeah,
right. You know what I mean? It ain't like
absolutely.
you got a learning disability or you know what I mean? Like
Right.
you know, it's just
Just
that
hopefully you don't make a
you
big
make
enough
decisions.
mistake. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah. You playing the roulette wheel. You know what I mean? Like you just
Yeah,
hoping it
facts.
hits your color, right? Like you hoping it stays on black, like lands
Yeah,
on black every time, and eventually it's gonna land on red if you keep playing. Like, hey, what's up,
yeah,
Krusty?
absolutely. Absolutely. And ever
Yeah,
since COVID, getting back to like the evolve thing, right? Back to COVID,
yeah,
it's been adjust and adapt, bro. My story, right? COVID was what, early 2020. So I did my state bid way back in the day. I got out 2011. I was out for a long time. I got a little bit too drunk in 2018, got in a fight. I end up because of my past violence. I had to sit for 90 days, get out, and be on house arrest. But so that was so losing the job that I had for 5, 6 years. Then I go to jail. I lost everything. I'm on house arrest. Might be going back, but I'm still trying to stay positive. So when
yeah,
I do get out, it's not like I'm wrapping up. I didn't have this huge plan. Honestly, I was more planning to get in bid mode more than anything, if I'm gonna be a buck. So when I got the probation, I wasn't as well prepared as I should have, but I adjusted and adapted. So I get off of house arrest. I start setting up for events, concerts, all this corporate events, stuff like that. I was setting up for New Year's Eve in Boston, Faneuil Hall. Man, I seen one of my coworkers, actually my direct supervisor. He died in front of me. He got crushed by a huge weighted ballast that was supposed to hold a lighting tree. So it's
yeah,
top heavy. It's outside, so the base has to be heavy. It's
yeah,
designed to
yeah,
be
yeah,
heavy to not tip.
yeah,
Man, and that was an unfortunate thing. And that was like right before COVID hit. But then
yeah, bro.
I'm adjusting to that, man. I can't even close my eyes sometimes. Anytime I saw someone wearing glasses, it would replay because he wore glasses and he got, man, I'm telling you, I was like right next to him like this. The thing was coming
Yeah,
down the weight. It was pretty much a square, and it was going on to four screw jack legs, and it
yeah,
was on a lull. It was on a lull. It wasn't on a
yeah,
fork because of the grass. It was on a lull, so it was out a little bit. Even one of
yeah,
our guys was like, "Should we strap it up to the bar?" And he's like, "Oh, we should be all set." I had the screw jack leg that was slightly bent, and it wasn't going into the hole. And I'm like, "Hey,
yeah,
man, this is not really fitting." He's like, "The way they pack the trucks, it's only an exact number. Give it to me." He tried to make it fit on the other one. He's like, as it's lowering, but somehow, man, I seen it tip just a little bit, but as heavy as it was slow at first, and then it was like, boom, and
So
yeah, it was just a horrible thing to
so
see, man.
the low operator, huh? Like
But
it,
yeah, yeah, he dealt with a lot. He felt real
I
guilty.
guarantee.
Yeah, there
I
was a
guarantee.
lawsuit and
I
all
see. I
that,
know
man.
what
He
a
was
low
crying.
is.
Yeah, it was a bad situation. And not to mention my little brother was on the other side of it. And I'm just thinking in my
Uh,
head, you know, and rest in peace to Brandon, man. But that could have been either one of us too, man. And I'm just
Yeah.
imagining in my
Yeah.
head
Well, you were
having
in
to
that
call my
spot, right?
mom. I
Yeah,
was
no, you weren't
I
in the spot.
I
He
had
he
backed
took
up
he took
from it.
he
No,
took the
but
weight to his side to try to
I
fix
had to
his
back
side.
up
Okay,
though.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I did
got
have
you.
to
I got
back
you.
up kind of. And
Damn.
it was just a horrible
I mean,
thing, bro, to deal with. And then,
if
but
that,
to my
but bro, if
point,
that
COVID,
low was sitting, if the ground
a
would have
different,
been just,
yeah,
you know what I mean, just the opposite slope of what it was sitting on, bro, it would have
yeah.
went that way, man. I mean,
It's a tragedy, exactly. And
some
it's like it's
little
one
things
thing,
in
you
life.
know, people die in the streets, right? You're making these choices, but man,
Yeah,
the guy just
yeah,
going to work, not making it
yeah,
home.
yeah. Trying to do the
Oh,
right thing. Yeah,
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 man.
doing the right thing.
I don't
Trying
think he
to,
was a father, but he was a son and a brother. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He's a cool
yeah. I
dude.
mean, he was a
Oh,
human,
shot
bro. You're supposed
30,
to love that man.
yeah, 30 years
Yeah,
old. So that happened, but not too long after that, COVID happened. And then what was the first thing to shut down as far as jobs, events, large
right,
gatherings? So
right.
immediately I was done with that and I was getting the checks, but but now I'm like, I just got off of house arrest. I feel like I'm on house arrest again. Nothing's
Yeah,
open.
man, bro.
My boy hit me up at construction. He's like, man, you looking for work? I'm like, absolutely. I got to get out of this house. And another case
Construction
of
started booming
evolved.
right there at the COVID, bro.
Yeah, them dudes never got laid off. Most of them dudes.
Bro,
They
we
never
were
really
going
shut down.
crazy. We were going
Yeah.
crazy, man. And then plus the residential started spiking because everybody was getting money. So like
And you
everybody
couldn't
started doing
spend it
stuff
on stupid stuff like clothes and all that shit
right,
was closed. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah. So they was trying to make their house, you know what I mean, worth more. And
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, we did a
It was real
lot,
big.
bro, at that time. And
Price
then
of wood went up like a
then it fell off though.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, lumber and shit. Like I was building a pole barn at that time too, man. And like, bro, that ended up being expensive, like probably three times
Hmm.
what it would have been before all that. You know what I mean? Just off of the,
Yeah.
and I mean, I wasn't building. We just did the framing out of wood. You know what I mean? Like in the subfloor and all that. But yeah, man, it was way more expensive then. And I did a whole. It was this house, man, that the basement they used to store. That used to keep horses in way back in the day, and we ended up
Wow.
changing it all
Crazy.
out, doing a whole remodel on that bitch and building, you know, me turning it into a basement, but
Hmm.
more like an apartment basement, you know what I mean? So we made like a little kitchenette area, bathroom, bedroom, living room, and that
Yeah.
thing ended up costing way, way, way more than usual too. Like that was all when it was first going up, bro. Like it
Yeah.
was blowing my mind the numbers that was coming out on that stuff, bro. And you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So
You got
imagine when you look at big projects, when they're doing a whole building, man, that adds up. Jacking up the
but see,
price on everything.
most of the time, I'm a drywall painter. Most of the time, you know what I mean. But like residential, I mean, for the
There you
big
go.
commercial jobs and stuff. You know what I mean. I've done a lot
Smart
of big
man,
commercial.
stay inside. At least you
Yeah,
got inside
yeah.
work for the you know.
Yeah, and summer work and outside, yeah. But
Hmm.
uh, but I mean, bro, they built a new big FedEx building up in Indianapolis a few years back, man, and I was having to be in there painting, bro, and it wasn't even fully
Mm.
closed in yet. And it's like
Oh
October,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like November and shit,
yeah.
man. Like I'm having to use certain types of paint, so it's all right if it freezes. Like, I mean, and that's more expensive, but yeah, man, but I didn't have to worry about the wood and the lumber and stuff in any commercial jobs because I mean, I'm not a framer by trade or nothing, but when it comes to remodels, you mean you do everything you can, and
Mm.
we only subbed out for like plumbing had to be that had to be,
License.
that had to be the whole inspection and, you know what I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
license and the same thing for electricity. Like, if we doing like little outlets, stuff like that, yeah, we can do that. But or just running a one drain or something, no big deal, sure. But when it comes to really doing, what I mean, whole remodels, bro, like we would
yeah.
sub out most of that stuff on the residential stuff. But
I mean,
other
that's
than that,
important with
man, we try
anything
to
in
do
life.
all the framing,
Delegation,
do all
bro.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
delegating responsibilities.
No, I
So we can't
got
do
you,
it
man.
all by
And
ourselves, man. You know, for sure. It comes back to that, evolving, man. So that's what I've been on, man. Like adjust and adapt.
oh
We're
yeah,
gonna
bro.
keep it moving, man. That, and especially on this side of like the wall. I mean, I feel like it's easier to adjust and adapt. We got outlets, we got freedom,
I don't
there's
know if
so
it's
many more opportunities.
I don't know if it's just me or you just breaking up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, it might be my internet because you were kind of breaking up
Yeah,
in the middle of your
yeah,
sentence.
bro.
So,
Um,
but hey, either way, I just
we met.
wanted to start by Crop. I know we ain't never chopped it up like that, so
Yeah, I can't.
I was already kind of set up.
Yeah, bro, hey man, anytime, man. You see me over there over here live, just doing a regular live or whatever, man. Feel free, my guy. Like, shit, I like talking to you, man. You an intelligent individual. You got some shit to talk about. Like, I'm all about that, man.
Well,
Anytime,
same. Yeah.
for sure.
Likewise, brother. Yeah, have a good night, man.
Hell
Thanks
yeah, bro.
everybody in the chat too. What's
Hey,
up,
man, you
everybody?
too,
Big
bro.
Weavy, everybody else, Jimmy Buckley. All right,
Yes,
brother.
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm
Might
still
be
stay
going over the
tuned in.
Birdman. Yeah, yeah, definitely, bro. We
All right.
might be going over the Birdman's about 11 o'clock. I know he was talking about wanting to do a damn live tonight. He had it at 8. I
All right.
moved it to 10 and then 11. So I don't know, man. I've
All right.
been trying to hit him up, but he ain't hit me back yet.
I'll
But
keep an eye out, man.
yeah, we might be going over there, man.
Massachusetts guy, man. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, Birdman drugstores. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
definitely,
here,
bro. But yeah,
bro.
man, thanks
Absolutely.
for coming up, bro. I enjoyed it, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, man. Yeah, me too, bro. All right, one.
Anytime, brother. Anytime, for sure. Hey, everybody else out there, man. I see Crusted out there, bro. Crusted and I, man, we've been in talks. I think it's fair to say that it's official, man. We are gonna have a little Thursday night show popping off, man. I believe we were gonna try to go ahead and start that up this Thursday. Yeah, Kenny G, that is B Loop. You know Ronnie Blue Eyes, Scandalous Squad. That's part of Scandalous Squad right there. That's Ronnie Blue Eyes' homeboy. B Luke has his own channel. He's doing pretty good over there, man. Definitely check him out. Um, but yeah, see if I can drop. But yeah, Crusted and I, man, we're gonna do our own little thing, man. We're gonna do a little show. See what we can get going. We're looking at doing it on Thursdays. Um, about 10:30 my time. So that'll be out west. That'll be 7:30 that time. So you definitely be willing to look for that, man, because who knows? Who knows what the crusted one and myself are getting into, man. It's hard telling. But you definitely will want to see. I can pretty much assure you that, man. You will want to see what happens there, bro. It will have to be something entertaining, man. I guarantee it. Like Crusted is he's entertaining by himself, man. So I mean, you link us together. Right there is B Luke's channel. So yeah, man, hit that link. Check B Luke out, man. He be over there getting it in, doing little interviews, podcasts. Him and Ronnie, man, they be doing things together. Like, definitely check that out. I just saw yesterday or today, man. He put out a picture, a little community post about this next interview he's got coming up. I can't remember who they were, man. It's two cats, but homeboy that he got on there, bro. He's got his head all shaved all the way bald, right? And then he's got this tattoo of this female. And then it's got where her hair would be. Homeboy has two braids coming up out of it. That shit was wild looking, man. I thought, damn, that's pretty creative, man. I gotta say that. Uh, yeah, man, but definitely get over there, check that out, bro. Like, if you over here watching this right now, you'll enjoy that. You know what I mean? Uh, Kenny G, just trying to better myself and share my dream. Hey, that's what we doing over here, bro. Usually, this is rocking with Rup right now, but usually, I mean, it's the corrupt cartel, reconstruct with corrupt type of stuff. So I'm right there with you on it, man. You definitely can't hate on that, bro. Definitely can't hate on that. But look, man, I haven't heard back from Birdman, but I'm willing to say like we pushing in on 2 hours. Um, silly. Hey, bro, nah, you the man, my guy. You the man. Let's believe that, bro. All we do, hey, we just out here striving to be better, man, trying to help the next man, right? Like we're gonna keep on doing what we do until we get it done, bro. We're gonna evolve or dissolve. You know, I ain't trying to disappear, bro. How about you? But yeah, man, look, I appreciate it greatly, man. Everybody coming out, everybody rocking with Rup tonight. Um, we'll put it out on the community board, man. I'm gonna try to be, you know, rock drop the word that I was looking for on here. Like I'm trying to be a little more professional on this than my regular lives. You know what I mean? Like I would like to be able to make this a type of show, type of place, and so I'm gonna try to not be on here smoking on camera like that and try to watch the words and try to watch that's why I didn't drop the intro really because I get hit for copyright on that intro. I'm gonna try to make a new intro just for this, man. Try to, since it's official that we're gonna really be doing this rocking with Rup and keep it moving every week. I'm gonna try to, do a few things, maybe make a little intro for it. Um, maybe a little backdrop, not backdrop, but I mean background. Do a couple little things special for it, man. See what I can do for it, and try to make it more professional. That way, you know, once we get, I already got a bunch of stuff on my corrupt card, and then whenever I do get the monetization, I'm gonna have to go back through and edit it all out and cut little spots out just to, you know, so I don't get in trouble of being monetized. I mean, like getting monetized has its own headaches from what I can see, like blessing and a curse type of thing, right? Hey, bro, I hope I'm going places, man. That's all. That's what we can hope for, right? Like, that's about it. I mean, get out here and maybe help somebody, spread the word, give a little bit of inspiration. Like Rocky Strong, he been inspiring me, man. So if he inspiring me, man, then it might be possible I could inspire someone else. You never know until you know. But yeah, man, hey, I appreciate you, Crust. I appreciate you, Big Weavy. B Luke, appreciate you coming up, man. Kenny G, everybody out there in the chat, New Age Plug, everybody stopping through. Jimmy Buckley, the capo, bro. I mean, I can go back all through the list and name everybody, man. Yeah, man. Look, if y'all got time, bro, definitely stop through over at Big Weavy's, man. Uh, you can never go wrong at Big Weavy's, bro. Big Weavy's is a wonderful spot to hang out and enjoy an evening. Any point. Um, that's one of my favorite places to be, man. Yeah, anytime that it's nighttime and it's good. I mean, not even late, just 11 o'clock or so. I can't sleep. You know where to find me. 9 times out of 10, it's over there with Big Weavy in there. And yeah, man, and for sure, the utmost appreciation to my homeboy Rock, bro. Matter of fact, before we do get out of here, man, let's do this one more time. One more again.
I was like, fuck, dog. This motherfucker's definitely walking too fucking close, dog. I'm like, goddamn, bro. I almost hit him in the head with the fucking weight. He fucking swells up and walks down the aisle like I gotta get out the fucking way of him. If you want to meet me, if you want to say what's up, just say what's up. First of all, you walk too close to me, right? And he just keeps on walking. I said it loud enough where the fucking dude could definitely hear me. And I was like, goddamn, but I think the guy's got a crush on me. I think he's sweet on me or something, man. And don't fucking walk super close up on me, man. It's just fucking weird, dog. And nobody says excuse me. If you square up, fucking swole up, and just walk down the fucking aisle and make everybody get out your way, you're a dickhead. Now, I know you boys are probably like, man, you're probably tripping, dog. It probably wasn't that serious. You're right. It probably wasn't that serious. So you probably don't fucking know no better. I like to have a little bit of personal space, that's all. We're all trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no punk, but I'll meet you halfway going down an aisle, you know. No harm, no foul, dog, you know.
It's just weird. It's just fucking weird. That's what he says, man. Damn, bro. Tune in to Rocky Strong 1466, man. That man, his lives are great. He be hitting you up, leaving the gym, hitting them lives. You'll get a story like that. You get stories you don't even know, man. Like he hits you with whatever's popping at the moment. Like you talking about in real time stream, bro, real time lives. Like that is Rocky Strong most of the time, man. It's like Rocky is a personality, man, and I'm just glad. I'm just glad to be rocking with Rock, man. And he rocking with Ruck. So you know what I mean. Y'all already know what it is over here, bro. It's Thunder Gang, man. Every damn day of the week, bro. And besides that, bro, you know how we do it, man. Until the next time, bro. It's Corrupt, and we out.